During the COVID crisis, the wealth of UK billionaires surged by more than 30%, while average earner saw their real disposable income fall by about 2.5%. And it's not because they have billions. It's not because they're smarter than everyone else. It's not because they got lucky. It's because they operate by a completely different set of rules. A playbook that allows them to reduce risk by up to 95%, stay calm, and even benefit during market crashes, and guarantee long-term success while the majority panic and lose. In this video, I'm going to reveal the 3 hidden secrets billionaires use and show you not only how to apply them to your crypto strategy today, but also how 6- and 7-figure earners can follow the exact same rules. Maybe right now you feel overwhelmed by money in general, not just crypto. You're trying to figure out how to invest without getting burned, how to save for a house when prices keep going up, how to pay for a wedding, or even how to build a future where you can spend real time with your family instead of being chained to work. Crypto feels like an opportunity, but at the same time, it feels like a minefield. Too many scams, too much hype, too much FOMO. You're scared of picking the wrong asset, buying at the wrong time, or losing money while everyone else seems to win. And all of that creates uncertainty. Should you sit on cash? Should you just buy an ETF? Should you wait until things feel safer? I get that frustration, and you're right to feel it, because without a clear system, most people either freeze, do nothing, or end up making costly mistakes. But once you shift your beliefs and start applying the framework I'm about to show you, that anxiety turns into clarity, and that uncertainty about your future turns into confidence about where you're going. My name is Sto Voucher. I'm originally from Switzerland. I spent years working for the wealthiest individuals and families in the Middle East inside private banking and a family office. Today, I'm recognized by leading finance and crypto media for my work in the space. And I know what you might be thinking. You're probably not a billionaire. That's exactly the point. You don't need to be one to play by the same rules. The truth is, whether you're allocating 10,000 or 10 million pounds, the principles are the same. When I applied the exact principle to my own crypto portfolio, I grew it to 6 figures in just a few months. I didn't spend hours researching or trading. Once it was deployed, it worked almost effortlessly. And the success of this system went beyond my portfolio. It even gave me the freedom to buy a restaurant, something I never imagined I could do at my age. That's the power of applying the same principle billionaires have trusted for decades. The first secret is about time. Most people think risk is about the asset. In reality, risk is about your reason. If you're investing for 6 months, you're gambling. If your reason is at least 3 years, your risk drops dramatically, by up to 95%. Think about it. Bitcoin has crashed 70 or 80% multiple times, but if you zoom out just a few years, it remained the best performing asset in history. Billionaires understand this. They don't look at weeks or months, they look at years. That's why extending your reason is the first step to reducing your risk and turning gambling into structured investing. The second secret is how billionaires think about market crashes. They know crashes are inevitable. They don't fear them, they prepare for them. How do they prepare? With 2 simple principles. First, diversification. They never put everything into one single asset. A balanced allocation means no single crash destroys them. Second, no borrowing. They never invest with borrowed money in volatile markets, because if you do, you can be forced to sell at the worst possible time, or even be liquidated. That's why they only invest with capital they fully control. And here is the real difference. When retail investors panic during a crash, billionaires see it as an opportunity, because their structure allows them not only to stay calm, but also to buy when others are forced to sell. That's how they come out wealthier after every single crisis. The third and most important secret is the one almost nobody talks about, but it's the foundation of everything. Billionaires never invest alone. They always have expert guidance. They surround themselves with advisors, analysts, and specialists who ensure their capital is always positioned the right way. It's not that they never make mistakes, it's that they always have guidance to prevent small mistakes from becoming big losses. In private banking, clients paid over £100,000 per year just to work with my team and myself for this guidance. It was never optional, it was the core of their success. And when I applied this principle to my own portfolio, it's what allowed me to move fast, with clarity, without wasting years on trial and error. So let's recap. Secret number 1, extend your reason to reduce risk by up to 95%. Secret number 2, build your allocation so that crashes become opportunities instead of threats. Secret number 3, never invest without expert guidance. Together, these 3 secrets for a complete wealth building system. The exact same one billionaires use, but something retail investors have never had access to until now. This is why I created the Dexon Accelerator. It's not a course, it's not a group program. It's a 2-month, one-to-one mentorship with me personally, where I build your crypto portfolio with you step by step. Here is what we cover inside. Exchange selection. I help you choose and set up the safest and most efficient exchange for your capital. Personalized portfolio strategy. Together, we design a portfolio tailored to your goals, your capital, and your risk profile. macro-driven positioning. Instead of guessing dips, I'll show you how to allocate using global liquidity flows and institutional signals. Risk-first allocation, diversification and sizing rules that protect your downside but keep you positioned for growth. Automated wealth tracking. I set you up with tools to track your entire net worth automatically, the same way institutional investors do. Tax automation. I'll show you how to automate your crypto tax reporting so you're compliant without headaches. One-to-one mentorship calls, not group session, but private calls with me where I guide you personally and make sure you have clarity at every step. This is the same level of support billionaires pay over £100,000 per year for in private banking, but applied to crypto and available to you for a fraction of that. Now maybe you're thinking it'll be expensive or I can do it myself, but let's look at the numbers. If you earn £100,000 a year, the reality is that most people at your level are losing tens of thousands by making poor decisions, by buying too late, selling too early, or simply sitting on cash while inflation erodes it. Even at just 3% inflation, 100,000 cash loses £3,000 in value every single year. Over 10 years, that's £30,000 gone, without you doing anything wrong. And the statistics are clear. The majority of retail investors lose money in crypto, not because they picked the wrong asset, but because they had no system. So, the real cost isn't the program. The real cost is staying where you are. And because this is a one-to-one framework, places are extremely limited. I can only work with a small number of people at a time, which means the sooner you apply, the higher your chance of getting a spot. And this is why it's application only, because I want to make sure that I only work with people who are serious, committed, and ready to build long-term wealth. If you're earning 6 figures a year, if you have capital ready to allocate, and if you value structure and guidance over hype, then you're the right fit. If you're chasing quick gains, gambling on meme coins, falling for get-rich-quick schemes, or panicking every time the market moves, this isn't for you. So now you face two paths. Path A is the path most people will take. They'll keep hiding in ETF or sitting in cash. They follow hype on Twitter, waiting for the next bull run to rescue them. And in 5 years, they'll still be frustrated, still anxious, and still behind, while institutions and billionaires get richer. Path B is different. Path B is where you position yourself the same way the wealthy do, with a structured, diversified, long-term crypto portfolio built with expert guidance. You stop guessing, you stop panicking, you start building real wealth with confidence. That's the opportunity in front of you. Now take 1 minute. Imagine it's 2030. Crypto is everywhere. Every bank offers it. Pension funds hold it. Your friends, your colleagues, even your parents own it. But for you, it's different. Because you didn't wait. You position yourself early with the same framework billionaires use. You're not checking your phone in panic. You're confident. You know your portfolio is structured. You know your wealth is growing. You travel business class instead of economy. You live in the home you wanted, not the one you had to settle for. You're providing for your family, not just surviving. You're free to spend your time how you want, not tied to a salary or anxious about the future. That's what's possible when you act now. And now comes the moment of truth. You already know what happens if you keep doing what you've been doing. The real question is, are you ready to take the same approach billionaires use, a structured, diversified, long-term crypto portfolio, built with expert guidance? There'll be a button right below this video that takes you to a short application. It takes less than 5 minutes, and I know right away if you're a fit. If you are, I'll personally reach out to book a strategy call with you. On that call, we'll unpack your goals, the current situation, and map out the exact steps to get you positioned the same way billionaires are. If you're earning 6 figures a year, if you have capital ready to allocate, and if you're serious about building your future, then apply now. Spots are highly limited, so the earlier you apply, the higher your chance of being accepted. Apply now, and I'll see you on the other side.